All right, guys, I'm here. Here with my man Gilberto.
What's up, guys?
Brand manager, brand creator, brand
Strategist.
awesome, everything. There's anything that you need to know. So we're here on the golf course playing a little something. As you see, clothes in the background, beautiful weather. We just sitting here talking about collaboration and the importance of it. I think a lot of people don't understand the importance of, what it means to have somebody not only that you can trust, but somebody that you can trust with developing a business, developing relationships, whether it's personal or professional. And we just kind of just rapping, man. And I said, man, let's get on this, this YouTube or podcast, however you're gonna be hearing this at this point. But just talking about the importance of collaborating and what that means and what it looks like and how to execute on it.
Yeah, so, that's a great point you bring up, Ronnie, because, we work with a lot of people and we notice a lot of things. And one of the things I think we all lack is the collaboration, the collaboration piece. We have everybody, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but there's a lot of, I gotta do it all by myself because I want all the clout and all the credit syndrome going around. And really and truly, when you look at the long run and the big picture, that's a recipe for disaster. We all need each other. We all play a vital role in each other's success. There's things that I can do that Ronnie doesn't want to do, and vice versa. I'm not an attorney, so if I have any type of legal advice, I'm gonna go to Ronnie, and I'm gonna compensate him well. As it relates to a business, I know branding, I know marketing. Ronnie, you know operations, you know finance, you know accounting, you know sales. It works well when all of us are confident within each other to say, what, we can do our roles well and not necessarily need to be the man.
Well, let me ask this question because I try to keep these under 5 minutes, and we already at 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
What does collaborating look like? How do you find? How do you select? How do you start? And how you execute?
I think you got to, first and foremost, you got to have an end in mind. What does that end look like? And, I feel like energy attracts like energy.
Mm-hmm.
We've been around each other for years, but it's not up until maybe the last year or two that we started becoming closer as we started throwing ideas of what we want to do. And then, we started saying, we kind of got similar paths.
Right.
So that started bringing us closer. Once the vision is the same, then you got to sit down and think about what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and what does success look like together. One of the reasons you put partnerships together in place a lot. I know one of my first business with a partner failed because we wanted to go in real estate together,
right,
but our visions was different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And we didn't talk about those things on the front end. And I think if we had, we would have alleviated a lot of the issues. And because our partnership failed, we're not even friends anymore.
Right. And so one of the reasons why I asked, what does it look like? How do you establish it? And how you execute on it is, I think a lot of times the word collab is thrown around and everybody has their own ideal. And one thing when I was doing my PhD, you always talk about how you operationally define things because everybody's meaning of a word is different. So me for collaboration, what I do is I look for first what Roberto said, I want to make my vision clear, like to myself, what is it that I ultimately want to do? So if I want to own a golf course, that's my vision. Then I need to start looking for people who are like-minded, start corralling them together, start putting them together, where it's informal groups where we start playing golf together, things of that sort. And then I say, okay, all right, guys, let's start this golf out. Maybe to pull our monies together to develop a strategic plan of purchasing or creating or whatever it is we decide to do. And then we start employing it. Now, obviously, you're going to have people who are going to fall off, which is all good. And you're going to have people that you never expected to step up, they're going to step up. And I think you have to always keep your head on the swivel. Like, I played defensive back in high school. I wasn't that good, obviously. That's because I became a lawyer. Mm-hmm. But we was always taught that defensive backs as linebackers and DBs and cornerbacks and safeties is keep your head on the swivel. And I think it's important with collaboration is keep your head on swivel because even though you might have a situation like what happened to Gilberto where, both parties wanted to do real estate together, then it failed. But he had the wherewithal, he had something in his mind that made him recognize, like, oh man, this didn't work out. So he jumped out of it. But, you know, now they're not friends. However, Roberto, are you still doing real estate?
Absolutely.
My point exactly. So I think it's important that even though something doesn't go the way that you want to, as long as you keep your head on swivel, you see one person fall out, then you might see somebody step in, and you got to bring that juice from the person that fell out and put it with the juice that stepped in.
Yeah, I know we over our time, but I just
Okay.
wanted to add one more point. Another thing that we lack is like we all have to be confident within ourselves.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So as it relates to, you know, being in business, somebody has to be the CEO.
Right.
Everybody can't be the CEO.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So we all have to be strong enough to say, you know what, Ronnie gonna have to be the CEO on this one. You know, he's the clear visionary on this path. I might have to be the COO or the VP of marketing and sales. You know, they'll see your face, but at the end of the day, we're all still reaping the benefits.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And
Stay in your lane. Know your lane and stay in your lane.
yes, sir.
So with that being said, I know it's a quick, you know, we minute over what I typically like to do. And the 5-minute guys are just, I know people are busy, got other podcasts to listen to, you know, you got other books to listen to. That's just my personal thing that I want to do, because I know we all, especially people who are very successful, ultra successful, don't have that much time. And so we just need to hit people with stuff and keep it moving. So man, peace out. Next time, man, follow us on IG, Facebook, everything.
Twitter, Gilberto Herrera, GILBERTO HERRERA on all social media platforms.
And I'm Ronnie Rice. You gotta look up Ronnie O'Brien Rice, because apparently it's a Ronnie Rice, an old guy who sings country songs, and apparently he's famous. So obviously, and he's white, so I'm black. So I mean, you should pick it up in the picture. So all right, thanks you guys for your time. I'll let you next time.